Welcome back to another car Volcano sprint. And in this case, it is the one and only Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Let's go. Do you hear that? Oh, I will never get tired of that. When I was driving this car up this road, at the beginning, by the way, you can see here the struggle. The struggle for traction is absolutely real. But that whine, absolutely incredible. 882 newton meters of torque. I don't even want to say too much. The sound, it just speaks for itself. I think that's one of those episodes where I just I say very little. No, but you already know I cannot do that. Anyway, so anyways, let's proceed. No, but one thing to mention is you will see and hear the traction struggle. Like here, I'm just barely on the throttle, shifting to the right, trying to keep that. It's like it always wants to break out as soon as you press on the throttle. So yeah, keep on mind while I'm talking. 882 newton meters of torque in this actually quite big machine. That is an incredible amount. Probably the highest we've had so far. I don't think we've had one with a higher than 882 newton meter torque. We've had the 800 in the SL65, 63. I'm sorry, I keep saying 65 for some reason. And yeah, I think that's it. 700 in the C63, but never have had over 800. The car has a lot of torque, but it's also the weightiest so far. So it weighs 2,081 kilograms. That's 2 tons. By far the heaviest car we've had so far, and a displacement of 6.17 liters. I mean, it all speaks for a heavy American muscle car, modern muscle. I mean, that's what it is. So there's no lying about it. It's its identity, and it's doing a good job in preceding those values. So here in the drift points section, we're already expecting this car to score a little higher. As I've mentioned, it's like everywhere, and you can hear it's the points ticking in every second corner. It's just impossible. When I was driving this, don't get me wrong, I've had more fun than in probably any other review. But the fact that I just couldn't keep it without scoring points kind of made me mad. But definitely something that's just gonna make you want to perform even better, rather than not want to make you drive it. And here in this section, one of those sections that really tests the cars, great for all-wheel drive, which obviously in this case it's not the case. This is a rear-wheel drive car. I have to go completely off the throttle, as you can hear, to keep it on the lane. And this car is rated at 807, quite a high rating, again, over 800. We're trying to score here a time below 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Actually 4 minutes 14 seconds and 16/10 that the challenge Stradale set, the record for the Volcano sprint so far. We're at 3 minutes here. I can already kind of get away a little slower than usual, which is probably not a surprise by the amount of burnouts we did so far. And also landing the highest drift point score so far, so the most slips on the road. This car was released in 2015, and it belongs to the SRT family, which obviously, inevitably, you can hear here from the engine. No need to mention more about that. That brings me to the topic that I would love to do the Jeep SRT one day up the Volcano Road and make a video about that, because really I just have a lot of fun with these cars. When you're using the bonnet cam and that engine is screaming at you, it is just thrilling. Also thrilling would be to hit the maximum speed of 151 here in the speed zone, which is the record to break. But I mean, I don't think I have to reveal too much that to say that it's probably a hard thing for this challenger here to hit. You can barely keep its speed in the corner, and even with all the acceleration in the world, which it has, again, at this 882 newton meters of torque, it's just not enough to get the score up to those 150 numbers. Nonetheless, the screaming challenger is heading towards the end here, and sadly the record time's already passed, so we're now looking at I would say close last place. Nonetheless, finishing here at 4 minutes 20 seconds, it was probably one of the most fun drives. Going a little off board, the brakes are also not the best. Sometimes you don't have to have the best car. These cars are the most fun. The weight, the power, and everything. It creates this challenging drive, especially when you have traction control off, which I definitely advise you to do. Cars like these are the most fun. They're most challenging. They sound the best. And honestly, what kind of garage is it if you don't have a Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat? Alright, see you guys in the next one. This was fun.